If you didn't know it already, we're a malnourished country. You can be obese and malnourished. You can be skinny and malnourished. You can be fit and malnourished. As a former ER nurse, 80% of my patients that I saw a day in the emergency room were chronically ill people. My job was to say, we're not going to fix this overnight, but here is a quick fix in the meantime. Refer you to another doctor who's going to do more tests. The answer is our food is being poisoned. Medications are not proving to work. These companies are funding their own research on medications for us. Modern medicine is great for traumatic injuries, for infections beyond our control. Because when I was an ER nurse, I didn't even know what I was seeing. I was just like, why do these people keep coming back? I kept getting upset about it when they're being poisoned. They're literally being poisoned. We're malnourished because we don't have real food. Because billionaires decided to buy up our farmland and make us fake food.
The biggest health crisis is not fast food or sugar, it's the silent death of our soil. Ever since we started doing mass agriculture, our soil started getting more dead and more dead. And ever since we've added more pesticides and herbicides, it's literally killed the soil itself. So what do we know soil runs on? What do we know plants are grown by? Magnesium. What does adding pesticides and herbicides in mass farming and not using regenerative agriculture do? It sweeps all the magnesium out of the soil. So of course vegetables are going to be bad for you, and fruit is even going to be bad for you when you're growing it from demineralized soil. This is not surprising, and it's something that we still don't understand. Like, you could be eating fruits and vegetables every day, and it's bad for you because it's not coming from mineralized soil. It's coming from bad soil, and so it's giving you no nutrients. Even organic is like, I still eat organic foods, like obviously I eat a bunch of fruits and vegetables, but like, even organic is arguable as to what it even is now because the soil gets re-farmed every year, it gets re-tilled, which sweeps all of the nutrients out of it.
All right, y'all. Quick introduction to the real introduction. I'm Brother Harlem. This is Planet Remedy, where we talk all things to help you find out which way you want to decide on for yourself. So today it is malnourished, right? America really is in a malnourished state. I don't know if the sound is loud enough, but America is malnourished and it looks like obesity. So these videos right here give you definition from the inside and on the ground. So the first video, the lady is basically saying, as a nurse, is what she noticed, and I noticed this too. So I want y'all to definitely check out the website right down the screen, planet-remedy.com. But this is crazy now. If you feel like you not malnourished and you up to your standards, just get your lab work done. Make sure you got all the vitamin, minerals, and nutrients. The first video on this YouTube channel is kind of going into a little bit about vitamin deficiencies and can you get real vitamin back from OTC type of supplements. So this video really does make a lot of sense. I want to play it back one time and we'll just stop and start it from right there.
If you didn't know it already, we're a malnourished country. You can be obese and malnourished. You can be skinny and malnourished.
And that's what I mean. See, you could be obese and malnourished. You could be overweight and malnourished. The food that you eating that's got you in an obese state ain't giving you true nutrition. So you gaining a lot of weight, but you still malnourished because you don't have the vitamin, minerals, and nutrients. You are very malnourished. So you have these same illnesses, diagnoses, sicknesses, medications, and that's the way you'll end up living. But my question to any and all of y'all that's dealing with that, you may not even recognize that you malnourished, but you know that you're not healthy or you don't feel like you all of who you could be. So my question is, if you've been on a regimen that has not yet proven itself to be of your worth, why would you continue to take it with faith or belief that it's going to eventually just magically just help you? But let me keep going.
You can be fit and malnourished. As a former ER nurse, 80% of my patients that I saw a day in the emergency room were chronically ill people. My job was to say, we're not going to fix this overnight, but here is a quick fix in the meantime.
And that's what she trained to do. Now she started recognizing for herself, but at some point she had to be trained to just cope with the situation, fight through the why do they keep coming back? You taking the medications, you're not getting any healthier, you ignoring other alternative routes, and you believing that what you're doing is helping you, but the whole time it's just like a small decay going on from the inside. And it can be from the physical to your mental. But this is what malnourished. See, most of us that know the word malnourished, you think of a third world country where you see kids with ribs showing through the skin, flies flying over the eyes, and that's what you would probably imagine. But it's really like that in America. It's just from an obese state because you're so bloated. Your digestive system is not removing the waste fast enough, according to what I have researched.
Refer you to another doctor who's going to do more tests. The answer is our food is being poisoned.
I don't know what else is the major problem that's got America in the situation is where it's so many people with the same illnesses from different ethnicities. It's so many people dealing with the same thing. Is it just the air? Because if that was the case, I think everybody would be in the same situation. Is it just lifestyle choices? I'm going to let y'all answer that in the question. I'm going to be peaceful tonight. I'm going to be very peaceful. But this can't be right. This can't be right. How is America so sick and we malnourished? That's the conversation, being malnourished. Why are we so malnourished when there are alternatives? A lot of us have heard, a lot of us have not yet heard on how to get real vitamin, minerals, and nutrients in you that's going to absorb into the digestive system, actually break down and actually go to where the nutrients or the vitamin or the mineral is most necessary. So we got to figure these things out. Like I said before, y'all definitely go ahead. It should be in the bio, but check out the planet-remedy.com. That's why practice what I preach. Y'all can reach out to me, get in contact with me, but let me allow the show to keep rolling.
Medications are not proving to work.
See? She work in the health field. Medications not proven to work. Who do you know started on a blood pressure medicine and they got off of their blood pressure medicine with blood pressure medicine? I just like to know. These temporary solutions, the first thing is not allowing your energy or your consciousness to be harvested or sent through a form of fear. You do have to do some groundwork, but if you had the opportunity to get the information that some people like myself and others do hold to where we can show you a way through, you ignore it until the doctors tell you it's nothing else that they can do, and you put it on us on the back end. I don't think that's fair. Now, so this is an opportunity for y'all to actually learn from people in the system.
Companies are funding their own research on medications for us. Modern medicine is great for traumatic injuries, for infections beyond our control. Because when I was an ER nurse, I didn't even know what I was seeing. I was just like, why do these people keep coming back?
And that's the people who keep having the heart attacks, the strokes, the blood sugar issues, just the collapsing, the fainting. Like, what is going on? They own the medicine. According to their charts, they own the medicine. And some people never realize they own the medicine. But it's even bigger than the medicine. It's the information that you may lack. The lack of information will have you feeling like this is going to work and I ain't got to change nothing that I'm doing that's really bad for me, but I enjoy doing it. My grandma done it. I'm doing it, and it ain't never hurt nobody. Why y'all talking to me about that? I don't believe in it like that. God gave us everything. And then you have to start making some adjustments. But first, you got to be able to absorb information that you don't possess. And this is what this is right here on this channel, Planet Remedy. This is how you can absorb information that you may have not had.
Why do these people keep coming back? I kept getting upset about it when they're being poisoned. They're literally being poisoned. We're malnourished because we don't have real food. Because billionaires decided to buy up our farmland and make us fake food.
It ain't just the billion. It is the billionaire club. I'll take that back. It is something called the system in America, administering the drugs through the food. The possibility of more people having the same issue increases because who don't like some good chicken, or some fried chicken, or some watermelon, or whatever you like, some sauerkraut. It's a lot of things going wrong right now, and until you learn to protect yourself at all times, we're gonna deal with these things. But the brother on the screen, he gonna go ahead and explain why the foods that are supposed to be good for you may not carry the benefits that you expect.
The biggest health crisis is not fast food or sugar, it's the silent death of our soil. Ever since we started doing mass agriculture, our soil started getting more dead and more dead.
See, mass agriculture. The soil been rotten for a long time. The pesticides, the herbicides. This seems to be a very young man. And maybe he growing up in an environment where this is something that he just alert to or consciously aware of. I would ask that y'all learn to do the same thing. You can definitely leave it in the comments so that you can figure this out for yourself. But you got to give him credit. He telling you something that some people know. You know, we heard like, oh, you know, that's why so much pollen. It's more male trees than female trees. The soil's still rotten. So that's what he going through. Let's go from the top right here.
Food.
The biggest health crisis is not fast food or sugar, it's the silent death of our soil. Ever since we started doing mass agriculture, our soil started getting more dead and more dead. And ever since we've added more pesticides and herbicides, it's literally killed the soil itself. So what do we know soil runs on? What do we know plants are grown by? Magnesium.
And see, if you dealing with something like high blood pressure, a magnesium deficiency gonna also probably equal a vitamin D deficiency. And if you eating healthy according to the earth, and you still dealing with this may be part of the problem. Maybe you should find a different way to shop. But I would suggest, in kindness, and this is just an opinion, eat your sea moss gel, real rock grown sea moss gel. You can order it on planet-remedy.com. But start doing things that's gonna help you build the get away from the malnourished state that your body might be in. Because you got like 102 vitamin minerals and nutrients. You got to get them all. And the thing is, it's people who done witnessed and benefited from this kind of understanding that I bring to you, and they do good, and then they fall off, and then they run from it. Then they say it take them a while, but when they come back around, they always feel better. But you need to know some of the reasons as to why these type of things that continue to happen. And it's like, if you got bad soil, can you produce a good fruit? I'll let y'all answer that in the comment section. Okay, you didn't grow yours in the ground. You grew them in a pot in the corner or the wall. Okay, where did you get your seed from? We'll just figure that out as we go. Leave it in the comments. Subscribe, like, share. Please leave comments. Do all that for me.
What does adding pesticides and herbicides in mass farming and not using regenerative agriculture do? It sweeps all the magnesium out of the soil.
And that's the best way to get magnesium is through the plant, through the herb, or through the fruit or the vegetable.
So of course vegetables are going to be bad for you, and fruit is even going to be bad for you when you're growing it from demineralized soil. This is not surprising, and it's something that we still don't understand. Like, you could be eating fruits and vegetables every day, and it's bad for you.
Imagine that. You eating seedless grapes 7 days a week, and you ain't got no better. You eating seedless oranges. Just imagine. So see, listen, what you really up against is bigger than what you may have expected that could come against you. Don't get caught slipping. Take it serious. Get your gut health cleaned up. Get your blood detox. Work on yourself step by step. You got to build discipline, routine. Discipline is the better the better. Y'all definitely can reach out to me.
Because it's not coming from mineralized soil. It's coming from bad soil. And so it's giving you no nutrients. Even organic is like, I still eat organic foods. Like, obviously I eat a bunch of fruits and vegetables, but like, even organic is arguable as to what it even is.
And that's good because what he's saying is even titled as organic, that's a licensing to even use that name properly. This slope got more ice on it and WD-40 than you could imagine. Getting to the top of your health, that's a freedom because your health really comes down to your personal choices, decisions, informations, or lack of.
Now because the soil gets re-farmed every year. It gets re-tilled, which sweeps all of the nutrients out of it.
All right. So what I want y'all to do is leave honesty in the comment section. Please subscribe, like, share, because this is where I'm going to start doing the majority of these videos that I'm bringing up right now. It's probably going to be on YouTube for the moment. I do have bigger plans in process right now, but I need y'all to be honest. So today, do you recognize yourself as malnourished? Is malnourishment a part of what you've been diagnosed with? Is being malnourished a reason for why you taking the medication? Is being malnourished why you lack the confidence to change your direction or the discipline to change your direction or the lack of information to change your direction? Be honest in the comments because your comments help other people challenge themselves. I'm Brother Harlem. You can find me at planet-remedy.com. You can go to the homepage of my YouTube channel, find the links to support anything that I do, whether it's through donation or whether it's through you purchasing a product that will be a benefit to you. Until the next show, it's two words that I love the most, and that's peace and power.